Hello everyone and welcome to this video where I'm going to tell you why to immigrate to Canada, why to do it. There are reasons why you might want to do it. Before we start the video, let me make a quick thumbnail, create a thumbnail for this video, which will look like this. Thank you. So, Canada has a very cold weather, long winters lasting between 4 to 6 months. So if you like winter, if you like snow, if you like sun, there's a lot of sun. Summers, by the way, can be very nice, very warm and quite long as well. But there's sun in winter as well. So imagine a landscape, everything covered in snow, but blue, beautiful sky. So you can have that in Canada if you like these kind of things. This weather gives you lots of opportunities for ice skating, for ice hockey, you can learn, and maybe even for skiing, except it's not that great in Canada to ski, but ice skating for sure. Everything gets frozen, all the rivers, all the lakes for 6 months, and you can practice those sports. Great for winter lovers. Canada is amazing. Second point, if you're coming from Europe or even from the US, so basically almost from anywhere in the world, then you will be paid, except Australia. Australia pays more on average than Canada. You will be paid more than in your home country per hour. The salaries, the hourly rates are actually quite high, relatively high, so higher than in Europe or US, etc. So that's a positive thing. You will be making more money than in your home country. Okay. In Canada, it is very easy to get a credit card. It is very easy to get a mortgage. Very easy, even for immigrants, for newcomers. You can have a credit card basically after landing. You can have another credit card after 6 months. You can have increased limit on your credit card every 6 months. You can have 3 credit cards, 4 credit cards. You can have $60 limit on all your cards. It's easy. It's happening very fast. If you spend 3 years in Canada, you will have like super big amount of credit cards that you can use. Easy to get mortgage if you have a full-time job. You can basically have your first mortgage in the first year of staying in Canada, not a problem. I see many people did that. You can have another mortgage and remortgage in every year. You can actually do some good real estate in certain parts of Canada. So it's easy, yeah, to do these kind of things, to get money, to get loans and credit. Healthcare is free in Canada, not like in the US. So it's free. There are some waiting times. It's not that flexible and that fast as you might want it if you are from Europe, but it's free. So that's a positive thing. Why to come to Canada for free healthcare? Right? There are countries where you have to pay for anything if you are unhealthy, if you are sick. So in Canada it's free. There are 2 official languages in Canada, but basically the whole Canada speaks just English. They speak French, or a version of French called Québécois in Quebec. So if you are from West Africa or from France, you speak French, you should be fine in Quebec or even elsewhere in Canada, in official places, yes. Talking with normal, ordinary people, you will need English, except Quebec. So you don't need to know any other language. So if you know just English, you are fine, and you will get by in Quebec as well. But to live in Quebec with English only might be tricky. Quebec people historically don't like English speakers. Yeah, that's a known fact. Few hundred thousand of Canadians, English-speaking Canadians, had to leave Quebec in last century because of how bad they felt in Quebec, living among Quebecois speaking people. So you probably don't know about that, but it's a fact. So English, French, you are fine with those languages. I have friends of who are visible minorities in Canada, who come from Africa, for example, who lived in the US before. They didn't like it there. They had green card. They lived in the US with their family and didn't like it because there is a lot of racism. So they moved to Canada and they were very happy. They said like the racism surely exists, but they don't have problem. Canadians, if they feel racist or they don't like you or something, they won't tell you, especially at work. They won't mention anything. You will feel good. Everyone is very tolerant because they might get in trouble. So it's quite a racist-free society there in Canada. So it's good for people from of color who struggled with that, who had problems in the US or other countries or their home country or wherever in Europe and Canada. They should be fine. Yeah? It's a safe country. Canada is a safe and stable country. You can walk on the street at night. It's usually quite safe. There are certain parts in every city where there might be problem with drugs, etc., a little bit higher crime, but generally speaking, it's a safe country. It's surely safer than the US, where in the US you have a main street of somewhere, and then you go a few parallel streets away, and there is like a really no-go zone. I didn't see that in Canada, so it's safe. You have a freedom of speech and self-expression in Canada. So if you come from a country where you can't say that you are gay or lesbian or other something like that, you can say that in Canada, no worries. Everyone will be fine with that. Freedom of speech, freedom of self-expression. Canada is very immigration friendly. Canada needs people. Canada needs millions and millions of people to come, to bring their money, to work there, to help to make the country grow. So you will meet people who will obviously see that you are an immigrant because of your accent. No one has problem with that. They might not even ask you where is your accent from, because everyone is immigrant. Maybe at the moment 70 or 80% of people living now in Canada were not born there, yes? So they are the children of third generation immigrants, so no worries about that. Beautiful nature, we know that, but long distances, so you will need to fly. Maybe if you live in I don't know, Nova Scotia, to see Banff, it's thousands and thousands of kilometers away. Yes, it's there, it's beautiful nature, just far, but yeah, it's nice. It's very good fresh air in Canada. If you live in Ottawa, I used to live in Ottawa, there are good opportunities even for new immigrants to get into government jobs. Very well paid jobs, very easy jobs for not for people who want to work hard, but very well paid. And it's possible even for immigrants to get into those jobs eventually after they get their Canadian passport. So in some other countries it might have been not possible, but in Canada it is possible. Low bureaucracy. The bureaucracy in Canada is very low. Everything is very easy to arrange over the phone, over the internet, or in person, or over the letters. That's how they work. There's no unnecessary obstacles. When you need to, I don't know, sell your car, change the papers, move the house, prove something to the government, is very easily done. Yeah, it's not like in Europe. It's a very low bureaucracy level. Yeah, to take a citizenship in Canada, it only takes 3 years. When you come to Canada as a permanent resident, you land in Canada and you are becoming permanent resident on landing. 3 years later, if you manage to stay in the country, you can apply for Canadian citizenship and become Canadian citizen. So it's very easy to become Canadian citizen. You will get a blue Canadian passport, which allows you to travel visa-free to about 160 countries of the world at the moment, which is very nice. If your previous passport was from a country with which you struggled to travel to, let's see, the world, so it's a good passport for that, for traveling. So also, cannabis, marijuana is legal in Canada. So if you like this kind of things, it's legal there. You can smoke it, you can eat it, you can drink it, you can cook it. Another reason to move to Canada. So I said the salaries are kind of high. Nothing else comes to mind. If you have anything else you would like to add or you would like to mention and other people to know, just comment under this video. If you like this video, please give it a like. Share it with your friends who want to move to Canada. Subscribe to my channel and watch other videos. I have another video on this channel where I talk about why to not immigrate to Canada. So watch that. Let me know what you think. I hope I helped you in any way with this video, and thank you so much again for watching. Have a great day. Thank you.